Previously on balls.co.za.
Welcome to Soccer Balls. If you have noticed, yes, the name has changed. It's no longer Bollocks.
We're allowed to say that now? It's even been changed. I'm not sure we are. Anyway.
Yeah. And in studio today, I have Mark Fish joining us for the first time, and Simply Sean, otherwise known as Simply Sean. Mark, how's it?
No, fine and you. I'm grateful that I'm starting my first show without Neil in the studio. It's having him in the studio would have made me a little bit more nervous, but having you and Sean on board for the first time, I've certainly got a face for radio. So I'm looking forward to the stint on Soccer Balls.
We have a jam-packed show lined up for you. And our first interview will be about the Carling Black Label Cup. And we have Vijay Govindsamy. He's the general manager of Black Label, and he'll be joining us shortly.
I must say, I do think the Carling Cup is a fantastic idea, getting Chiefs and Pirates for the fans to vote. But, it's now getting to its third or fourth year already.
Yeah.
I think it has to add a little bit more spice. And if you're going to add a little bit more spice, why not get the winning team, whoever wins between Chiefs and Pirates on the day, get the fans start voting for the best of the rest. So you get the likes of Sundowns, Chiefs, not the likes of Sundowns, Pirates, but Sundowns, Celtic, all the other teams in the Absa Premiership.
And just get one best of against the best of it.
Play against the winning team, Chiefs or Pirates, whoever wins on the day.
That's a great idea, because I must say I've fallen in love with this tournament more and more as the years have gone by. I was so skeptical at the beginning. I was struggling. But the way it's got people involved,
100%.
It's fantastic.
But once again, it's just Chiefs and Pirates that are getting the accolades of everything. Why not involve the rest of the country and all the other teams, get them involved, and the best of the rest, let them play against whoever wins on the day. And we always, as me being an ex-Pirates, we always hope that Pirates win every day.
Oh, for sure. And you also generate fan interest away from Chiefs and Pirates when you do that as well, which is something we need. Well, not necessarily away, but you need to grow the other areas,
Yeah. And bearing that in mind, we do have Vijay Govindsamy on the line. Vijay, how you doing?
Hi there.
Great to have you. Welcome to Soccer Balls.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, cool.
Vijay, it's Mark. You're speaking to Mark Fisher. I just, once again, I think we were just chatting off before we got on air with you now. The Carling Cup is a fantastic idea. Chiefs and Pirates and how the fans get involved. Well done to you. And I think you guys have seen the success of it, not only with the fans buying more and more beers, but obviously, filling the stadiums on every time that Chiefs and Pirates play in this Carling Cup.
Absolutely. And thank you, Mark. Thanks for having me on your show. I mean, the Carling Cup is a first. It's a first for South Africa. It was launched, 3 years ago in 2011. And basically, the whole idea around the Carling Cup was to give fans a voice. We did a lot of research, and we found that they were really frustrated with the coach, and they wanted to be a coach. So we came up with this bold idea of why not let them be the coach? And we did so, and it has exceeded all our expectations thus far.
So it's like I heard last year. Sorry, you're speaking to Simply Sean here, Vijay. Thanks so much for being on the show. I heard last year that the number of votes that came in last year was 22.2 million guys voted in via SMS. I think that's an incredible number. You say it exceeded your expectations. How further than your expectations has it gone?
Well, when we started this initiative in 2011, we had 10 million votes. And I think, we never thought we'd actually get that much of interaction. We thought we'll get at least half of that, 5 million. And the fact that it's grown year on year, and last year was 22 million votes, has exceeded our expectations. And it's also made us understand and do a lot of work to understand what are the key drivers. And to outline that, I think the first thing is that, you've got two of the largest teams in South Africa. We have the largest supporter base. I think that's the first thing. The second thing is that Carling Black Label is the largest beer brand in South Africa. And, the fact that the mechanic allows one to enter using a Carling Black Label has helped us understand a lot about the South African landscape, as well as the fans. And, our expectations in terms of where we'd grow. If we reach the same amount of consumers that we did last year, we'd be happy. Because I think that, 22 million votes is not a small feat either.
And of course, you launched it on Monday afternoon, if I'm not mistaken. Has the voting been open yet?
It has been opened, and packs have been in trade since about middle of April. And it takes time from a logistical point of view to actually make sure that the packs go into trade. We've got multiple breweries around South Africa. So we've started a little bit early. Votes have been open, and thus far, we've seen that we've had over 3.5 million votes already.
No way.
Wow. So I'm pretty sure that you're going to surpass the 22 million. But I was speaking to Simply Sean just before we got hold of you. What is the chances of you having the Carling Black Label Cup, Chiefs of Pirates, the next step being something like the best of the rest, playing against a winner? I think it'll be nice. We know what Chiefs and Pirates, what they bring to football in South Africa, but it's nice to include the rest of the ABSA Premier League to get them a little bit more involved. And in a way, if you look at it, there's a good chance that you'll have the national team coach looking at this game where you have Chiefs and Pirates. A lot of the players are in the national team, and then the best of the rest playing against whoever wins on the day. The next step for not only helping the Carling Club going forward, but also it's a way of looking at our national team, looking at players that possibly can go on to play for our national team.
I think the idea of actually opening up is something that I wouldn't say yes or no to. I think what we've realized is that being close to the fans and hearing their voices is important. And if fans want to open this up in the future to keep it wider and include another team, that's something we have to listen to them, because it's their voices that has given us the success that we've got now. I think if we were complacent and we rested on our laurels and said, let's keep the campaign running as is for the next 5 years, I think we'd be foolish. So I think, keeping close to what fans want is key. And, our role is really to make sure that we deliver that.
Well, I definitely have to say, well done to you guys at Carling Black Label. It's brought not only for football, it's brought the fans alive. And as you said, it's given the fans a voice. And, with you already got 3.5 million votes going already, I'm pretty sure that you're going to surpass the 22 million votes. And long may this continue, because I think it's a good advert for South African football.
Great stuff. Thank you. And if I could just leave with one parting message, is that we've opened up the votes, but we've also opened up ticket sales, and that has started as of Tuesday. And I'd urge fans to go out and get their tickets for the match. Last year we saw that we were sold out 3 weeks before the match, which was a first for South African football. And then the second thing is, drink responsibly. Think about yourself and the community, and remember, champions drink responsibly.
So where can the fans go and buy their tickets?
They can purchase their tickets at any CompuTicket outlet nationally. And tickets range from 60 to 150 Rand, and as well as there are suite tickets available as well.
Do you mind explaining the voting process again?
Sure. So how the voting process works is that fans need to buy a Carling Black Label, and underneath the cap of every Carling Black Label bottle or the can, you'd get a unique number. That unique number you'd use to use your phone, and there's a number on every pack, which is a USSD number. It's exactly like how you top up airtime. Fans need to dial that number, followed by the unique code underneath each pack. That then allows them to firstly to choose their team, and then have a vote. And then thereafter, every pack that they purchase and they use an underliner, the system that we've developed recognizes their phone, recognizes the fact that they've chosen a club, and welcomes them back on, and they can then vote for a second player and a third player. Mm-hmm. We urge fans to select their starting lineup and go for 11 votes. And remember, every vote counts, and all votes are audited by Grant Thornton, an independent auditor, to make sure that, on match day, the starting 11 that's actually voted for, that's all audited and clear.
Okay, cool, thanks. One last thing, I have a gripe with you. In our studios, we have a Black Label fridge, which I'm staring at right now. People from SAV came and dropped it off.
It's empty.
It's empty.
It's empty.
It's really empty. I'm staring at it now.
I'm going to have to fix that.
Okay, cool.
So count on that. I'll sort that out.
Okay, cool. Thanks a lot, VJ.
No problem.
Thanks, VJ.
Thanks. Bye.
Well,
Cheers.
Bye.
There you had it.
It really is so great as
Black
well.
Label General Manager.
Because not only is it just a voice for the fans, I think it's such a good link between the fans and the coach staff as well throughout the rest of the season, or even the coach's tenure at the club.
Yeah, on comfort, I think you just got us some free beer there. That's the most important. So well done.
I want to know when that delivery takes place. I might just be packing it myself.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Up next we have Eric Tinkler.
I'm looking forward to old Eric.
Yeah.
I must say, I was one of the guys that, when Roger decided to leave, I was hoping that they would give Eric a chance to take the team till the end of the season. And for whatever reason, he didn't get the opportunity, and Vivi came in. I think Eric's got having roomed with him in the national team and played obviously many games with him, he's got that mentality to go on to be a very successful coach. And after speaking to Roger said, as an assistant, he couldn't ask for anyone better than Eric Tinkler. So I'm hoping that Eric decides one day to take that step to go, to be the head coach. And I would love to see him go on to be the head coach of Orlando Pirates, because I think he's got the right mentality to go on to be very successful.
There's surely going to be a taker for him very soon if he wants to be a head coach.
What's your opinion? What's your opinion so far of Vivi? I mean, do you think he keeps on saying that he's building for next season? I don't know how you build for a season when you've got the same players. They've gone into was your fourth cup final. You've ended up being fourth in the league. So it's not the worst season, but obviously for Pirates, you want to be winning trophies.
No, without a doubt. I'm a Pirates fan, and Tinkler, Eric only got like 5 games as a coach, and I don't think he was given enough of a chance. Even though he was a caretaker coach, but we all wanted to see what he's capable of and what he can do with his side.
Yeah, look, with the thing of what Vivi's doing at Pirates at the moment, I just think that focus of what we're going to be looking to next season, I just think I've heard too much of that. Yeah. Like, speaking as a neutral, I'm not sure that the focus has been right. And I think I've seen a slight switch off from some kind of Pirates players and intensity in the run into the season gone by. So, I mean, he's really painted himself in quite a pressureful position for next season.
Well,
setting up so much.
I agree 100%.
So now he just must deliver. Otherwise... Yeah. What was this all about? Really?
And he's also come across as a cup final specialist.
Yeah.
So heaven forbid he doesn't win on Saturday because
he's
painted himself into a corner here.
Balls.co.za